Looking for fun hacks to do after school? We've got some hydro dip crafts that you'll enjoy doing as much as we do. If you love this video, show us some love by giving us a big thumbs up and subscribing to the Crafty Hackers channel.
Voldemort's last stand. Sorry about this, Ken. You're going to need a haircut too. We'll just cover that up with some black polymer clay. Now we're going to paint you with some silver paint. Don't worry, you won't smell a thing. Use black paint to detail out the face. Red eyes will make him look extra sinister. Now for the wardrobe. Fold a piece of black cloth in half. Measure it to the doll's body. Now mark the chalk to outline his cloak. Cut out the shape. Don't forget to cut a spot for the neck. Unfold and sew up the sides. Time to get dressed, Dark Lord. Peekaboo! Now Voldemort needs a magic wand. This is super easy to make. Just wrap a toothpick in masking tape. Glue a black or dark metal bead around the toothpick just slightly off center. A little brown paint here. And now our little Dark Lord can cast all of his evil spells. Harry Potter. A villain is nothing without his nemesis. Let's give our villain someone to play with. Let's make Harry's glasses first. Using needle nose pliers, bend a piece of wire to make the glasses. Twist the wire as you see here and clip them loose. Come on, Barbie, time to transform. Place the glasses on her face. Don't forget the lightning scar. Use packing paper, black plastic, and black thread to create a dark and spooky cavern for the epic duel between good and evil. We'll show you how to make the moon a little bit later. Now you can recreate the part in the movie where Harry has to face Voldemort. Come on, Harry Potter, you can do it. Be brave, young wizard. Expelliarmus! E.T., the extraterrestrial. You'll need some tan polymer clay and some wire. Cut 2 pieces of wire and bend them into these shapes. Roll some of the clay into a small ball and stick it to the wire. These are his little feet. Cut a couple of alien toes out with an X-Acto knife and form them with your fingers. Add some wrinkles with a toothpick. Next, roll out a flat piece of clay and place it on top of the feet, sticking the wires through. Form E.T.'s body with pieces of clay, like this. Roll a few pieces and place them on sideways. Add an oval shape to form his belly, and a few more rolled cylinder pieces at the chest. For the neck, roll out some clay, and make wrinkles with a toothpick. Stick some wire through the body, and attach the neck onto the wire. Now we need his head. Make holes for the eyes. These eyes should do the trick. Place them into the eye sockets you formed. Shape out the little guy's face with your toothpick. He's going to need nostrils so he can breathe. Make a cute little smile. Add some eyebrows and a couple of wrinkles around his eyes. Then stick his head onto the wire at the top of the neck. How about a couple of arms? Shape the clay around the place of bent wire, like this. Then push the wire into the side of his body. Then put his hand over his heart. On the other hand, make sure you form his healing finger. Ouch! Isn't this little guy adorable? Bike. First, print a picture of a bike. Cut out the wheels and glue them into a piece of stiff poster board or cardboard. Glue red popsicle sticks to the wheels to make the frame of the bike. Follow the steps you see here to make the frame. Feel free to pause the video for a closer look. You'll need to break a couple of the popsicle sticks in half. Turn a piece of kitchen sponge into a bike seat. Use some coated wire to make the handlebars. Cut the wire cutters to make the bars even. Then glue beads to the ends to make handles. Glue a dowel to the bottom of the frame so you can make your bike fly high in the sky. Red hoodie. Grab an old red t-shirt. Measure and mark the fabric, using Barbie's body as a guide. Cut out the pattern. Now, unfold the fabric. Mark a line down the center and mark out the collar. When you cut the sides, save the snippets. We're going to use them to make the hood. Sew the sides of the hoodie and sew the snippet to the top to make the hood. Now Barbie is ready for a high-flying adventure on her bike with her pal E.T. Trees! Draw a tree trunk into a piece of foam board. Cut out your design with an X-Acto knife. Cut slits into the two pieces so they can slide into each other, forming a three-dimensional tree stand. Crinkle up some pieces of black construction paper. Glue them onto the tree to make an eerie, shadowy tree for the backdrop of your movie scene. Paint the tree trunk black to match the canopy. Moon. Use a pie tin or cake pan to trace a large circle onto a piece of dark gray construction paper. Cut out the circle. Glue a piece of parchment paper to the border of the circle. Add some black, silver, and white paint to a sponge, and dab the paint onto the parchment paper. Looking good so far. Now place the moon in front of a light and watch it glow. Perfect for a nighttime flying bike ride. Come on, E.T., let's get you home. Film your movie scene on some green yam before they fly away to the spaceship. Make a little basket for the front of Barbie's bike and put E.T. inside for their flying bike ride. Let's watch them fly away. There they go. That looks almost exactly like the movie. Seriously, how cool is that moon? I'll be right here, E.T.
This may look like a sponge and a few pieces of fabric, but we're going to turn it into something that's so much more. First, glue your fabric around the sponge with a hot glue gun. Do this with 4 sponges. Then glue a different style of fabric to more sponges. Glue the sponges onto a piece of cardboard, like this. Add the arms. Now you've got a comfy couch for Barbie to hang out on. Let's turn this baby sock into a beanie to complete Barbie's winter look. First, snip the ankle part of the sock off. Then sew the top fabric together. When winter time rolls around, Barbie will be ready. Want to learn how to make a table to go with Barbie's furniture? Check it out! First, cut a piece of poster board or cardboard into a circle shape. Glue it to the back of your favorite fabric. Now trim away the extra fabric. Then glue some craft sticks together to make this shape. This will be your table's legs. Glue the table legs to the bottom of your table. Add a small decoration for the finishing touch. Let's have some fun with some felt. Fold a piece of pink felt fabric in half. Then cut out a half-heart shape. Open it up and you'll see a full heart. Then put some glue along the border. Glue on felt pom-poms until the whole heart is covered. Now Barbie's got a heart-shaped rug for her house. Snip the top off of a balloon. Then open up the bottom portion. Sew the edges together with a needle and thread. Add some thread as straps. Now Barbie has a cute backpack to carry all of her essentials. What do you do when your Barbie needs to wear glasses? Here's how to make a stylish pair of glasses. Just bend a piece of gold wire, making 2 round circles and hooks for each ear. Attach the frames together, bending them to stay in place, and add some plastic lenses. Nice glasses, Barbie! Let's add a little glamour to Barbie's decor. Paint a battery-operated tea light with gold paint. Cover the sides with decorative tape. Then then glue some crystal beads to the center of the candle. Glue a piece of wire to the bottom of the tea light and switch it on. Now you've got a fancy chandelier for Barbie's room. Here's an idea for a cute rug. Put a dab of hot glue in the center of a piece of felt. Glue one end of a colorful piece of yarn to the center of the felt. Now wrap the yarn around itself, making a swirl pattern. Keep adding glue and swirling until you've got a nice sized rug for Barbie's home. Cut away any extra fabric. Doesn't that rug look nice and soft? It goes perfectly with the couch. Here's another fun accessory to make for Barbie. On a few different colored pieces of foam, trace out the shape of Barbie's foot. Cut out the pattern, then cut a few blue straps to make the sandals stay on her feet. Stack 2 different pieces of foam and glue the straps in between the soles. Glue the soles together and let it dry. Now Barbie has some adorable spa shoes. Here's a quick hack. Mark and cut the bottom off of an empty detergent bottle. It makes a perfect sized bathtub for Barbie to soak in. Let's add some sparkle to Barbie's wardrobe. Get a piece of shimmery fabric and cut it to fit around Barbie's chest. Fold the sides in and glue. Add a piece of Velcro to attach to the top in the back. That tube top is disco-tastic. For this hack, you'll want to save empty coffee creamers. We're going to make them shine with some gold spray paint. Once they're dry, stuff some brown Play-Doh or clay into the containers. Add some small fake plants to the clay, and there you go. These plants will look nice by the lounge chair and hot tub. To make Barbie a dresser, simply glue a few matchboxes together, stacking them up like this. Cut out some colorful construction paper, long enough to wrap around the matchboxes. Glue some beads to the front to make drawer knobs. Store Barbie's comb and other accessories in the drawers. Let's update Barbie's look. Grab a bright colored piece of fabric and roll it up to look like this. Cut at the bottom so it looks like this. Then fold and cut the center of the fabric to make room for Barbie's body to fit through. Make a few adjustments, then tie a ribbon around her waist. This dress is so simple to make and so elegant. Does your Barbie also love emojis? Then you'll want to start off this craft with a block of foam and 2 bunches of wool. Center a metal ring in the foam, then flatten the wool inside with a simple screwdriver. Will now be round and compact. Get some embroidery floss and compact it so that it looks like your favorite emoji. Ta-da! Now your Barbie has an emoji bestie. Table. To make this modern dino table, you'll need to start with a glass jar. Take out the lid and save it for later. Find a dinosaur in your basement and spray paint it in the color of your choice. Next, fasten the lid to your dinosaur with glue. Ta-da! The simplest and easily the coolest end table your Barbie will ever want. Bread. Your Barbie does get hungry sometimes. Crunch a sheet of aluminum foil until it's a ball. Next, get your roll of twine and your trusty glue gun. Fasten twine to half the surface of the ball. Now get a square fabric. Add some hot glue to the other side of the ball and use that to help shape the material. Then peel it off the ball and cut off the excess fabric. Peel off the twine and add the material as the lining for your bread bowl. Mix 2 cups of flour and a 1/4 cup of salt and water into a bowl. You want the dough to be nice and gooey. Shape small balls and add crisscross patterns on top. Get crafty! You can also make baguettes. Brush eyeshadow on the bread pieces so that they look nice and toasty. When you're satisfied, cover the loaves with clear nail polish. Look at that! It looks so good you could almost eat it. Almost. Once they're dry, add the bread to the bowl and serve them to Barbie. Grab a Barbie because we're going to be super crafty. Pick a balloon in your favorite color and measure it to her hips. Cut off that bottom tip and the top tip to make a skirt. Now cut a slit up the side. Ta-da! An easy, shiny skirt, all ready for the beach. Grab her friend because she's also going to get a stylish look. We'll also need some underwear and some elastic bands. Take a pair of underwear and fold it in half, then over. With some scissors, cut around like this. Now unfold the underwear and use only one layer for now. Fold it back up and cut the top part off. Spread it out. Do the same with the other part and cut off the edges. Then pull up the corner and cut out a V shape. It looks like a poncho. Get an elastic band and give her a high-waisted belt. Tuck the fabric in to create sleeves and fasten the skirt. Now she has a stylish dress, and you can complete the look with a ribbon belt. Such a fashionista. Take another pair of underwear and cut off the bottom end, then the side edges. Cut the tag off and the elastic waistband. Also get rid of the end and the band on either side. Fold it in half, then fold over an inch of the long edge. Cut slits at the bottom part so that Barbie's arms can slide through. Now wrap the material around her body and grab some of the leftover fabric to make a belt. Safety pin it at the back and grab some fabric in another color to make a side strap. Add a button to complete the look. But what dress is complete without some sparkles? Cut a length of shiny sheer material and sew through the holes to cinch it up. Wrap it around Barbie's waist with the thread and fasten it at the back. Cut off the extra material and add some to the bodice of the dress. Look at that! An elegant princess dress with a beautiful headpiece.
You'll need a hot glue gun, scissors, a box, 4 cylindrical sponges, a piece of white foam, some cotton pads, a Ken doll, and an ugly brown pillow. Cut the sides of the pillow. We're gonna turn this fabric into an outfit. Grab your glue gun and your box. Glue the edge of the box to make sure it stays sealed properly. Now, glue your piece of white foam to the top. Grab your sponges. Glue them to the sides of the box, just under the foam. Make sure it's nice and tight. Now, cover the whole thing with your brown pillow fabric. Cut off any excess fabric, and then glue the edges together. Push with your finger to seal it up tight. Then trace the box out onto the brown fabric. These will become your sleeves. Glue the seams together. Grab your Ken doll and tell him to get ready to look super stylish. Turn your outfit inside out and use an X-Acto knife to cut out a hole for the head. Slip it on, then glue on some shoulder pads. Glue the fabric to a cylindrical sponge and cut away any excess fabric. These will be his pant legs. Slide them onto Ken's legs. Trim the excess fabric, and boom! Now grab a stack of cotton pads, about ½ an inch thick. Cut 2 straight lines on either sides of the pads. Hot glue the edges together. Just glue them right to his foot. He doesn't mind at all. And your celebrity makeover is complete. All that's missing is a savage gold chain and of course Kim. I think we can all agree Kanye is going to look awesome as he's walking the red carpet with Kim Kardashian. Looking good, Kanye.
But Ghost mirror. Find an amulet at the craft store and cover it with green paint. Grab one of your old Barbies and recycle her arms. We could make a second Frankenstein, but we've got a better plan. Coat the amulet with hot glue and position the arms. So freaky. Put it around a chain and bring the Halloween spirit everywhere you go. Or add it to our haunted house design. Keep watching.
Balloon backpack. Anna needs a backpack, don't you think? All you have to do is cut the end off a balloon. Thread a large needle with some string and sew the string into the balloon. Gather the balloon onto the needle, feeding the string through all the way around. Then sew the string to the bottom of the bag. Turn the balloon inside out and tie the bottom string in a knot to secure the strap. Flip it right side out again. Repeat the same process to make another strap. Pack the backpack with essentials. Cinch it closed with the string and put the backpack on your doll. Hot glue a fun detail like this star onto the back. Balloon crafts for the win. Clutch. If you're going to a royal ball, you're going to need a fancy clutch. You know those plastic toothbrush covers? Well, we're about to add some sparkle to this one. Pour some beads into a bowl and apply hot glue to the outside of the toothbrush cover. Now dip the cover into the beads. Keep gluing and dipping until the whole thing is covered. When the glue dries, close the clutch and add some larger beads as the latch. Things just got a whole lot fancier over here, right, Anna? Lounge. Let's make a puffed chair for the lounge. First, cut the bottom off of a paper cup. Measure 4 craft sticks to make some legs. Glue them to the inside of the cup. Now glue some felt pom-poms to the chair. Add a different color to make a whimsical border. That is a stylish puff chair. Plants. You can use those felt pom-poms to make houseplants too. Here's how. Recycle a makeup container and some tassels. Put the tassels in the container and add a few green felt pom-poms. Pull the tassels to make different lengths. Next, cut a piece from a green sponge. Cut a craft stick to fit around the border of the sponge. Use the rounded edges on the side like this. Then simply glue the pom-poms to this sponge. Use pink pom-poms to make flowers. Now the lounge is complete. Overall skirt. Fold the fabric in half and in half again. then fold it into a triangle. Cut the tip off the triangle and trim off the bottom half. When you open it up, it should look like this. Hot glue a small strip of fabric to the center hole to reinforce the waist of the skirt. Flip it around and roll the fabric through the hole and over the top. Make a small cut and glue the fabric down over the waist. Cut a teeny tiny piece of Velcro and attach it to the back of the skirt. Next, measure a piece of fabric to the length of your doll's torso. Cut it out and glue it to the inside of the skirt. When the glue is dry, turn it right side out. Try it on your doll and glue a seam at the top. Let's make some straps. Cut a small strip of fabric, fold it in half lengthwise, and glue it together. Glue the end of the strap to the front of your bib. Cut 2 pieces of Velcro for the backs of the straps and glue them in place. Add the opposite Velcro pieces to the back of the skirt where the straps will meet. Use fabric markers to draw a pretty design on the front of your dress. We thought a snowflake design would be perfect. Let's try it on, Anna. Crisscross the straps in the back. The Velcro makes it so easy to put on. Isn't she lovely? We think so.
Halloween bride. Grab a regular doll and let's give her a hair-raising makeover. Start by untying her hair and adding some hairspray. It's naturally chaotic and we want to keep it that way. Grab a dark blue eyeliner pencil and define those sweet eyes. Smudge, then re-emphasize the eyes. With a black liquid eyeliner, change the color of her lipstick and redefine those lashes as well as those eyebrows. With red lipstick, stain the dress and parts of her body. Jack-o'-lantern has replaced Ken. Add a veil to her hair and she's ready for the wedding of the century. She looks beautiful. She's already a great bride. Ghost. For this hack, you'll need a piece of cardboard, a wooden bead, and a dowel. Set the dowel in the bead with some hot glue. Then bend the cardboard in half and sandwich the other end of the dowel. Get another cardboard square and hot glue the ghost frame to it. Paint the bead and the dowel pitch black. Then grab some cheesecloth that's 16 inches long and fold it over twice, hot gluing on the second fold. Now fasten the cheesecloth to the top of the ghost head and partway down so that it forms a cloak. Cut slits so that your ghostie is nice and disheveled, then make him float around. So spooky. For this hack, you'll need some twigs. Cut the thinner twigs so that they're about 3 inches long, and the thicker twigs so that it's about 5 inches long. Now add the small twigs to the base of the handle. Keep going. Now grab a roll of twine and roll it around where the twigs and the handle meet. Fasten the end with glue and paint it gold. Grab a decorative ring and add it above the twine. Paint the end of your stick gold and admire this totally glamorous witch's broom.
Hydro dip dinosaurs. We all need decorations for this party. Get some toy dinosaurs and add them to your hydro dip mixture. These decorations are truly from a Fashion Week dino theme.